Welcome everybody to the WaffleBoard Breaks boxing up video for the new reload. We went short reload this time. Just 13 jerseys going in. Usually we do 16, 17, 18, but last reload we've actually knocked out 10 of the 17 boxes already. We still have 7 boxes from the reload before that, so it's been a lot of newer stuff been coming out lately. And we still have of course, the 11 boxes from the anything before March. So this is the May reload. 13 new jerseys going in. So a couple familiar names, repeat jerseys, but some really, really nice, cool, unique stuff. I'm glad to get these to you guys. So, yeah, this is the 38th reload. So 39 total runs, including that initial run. We are now 3+ years into WaffleBoard Breaks. I love and appreciate the continued support from you guys. Obviously, always looking for new people coming in and people fading away, of course. But you guys are, you guys love it. I keep loving it. We'll keep doing it. And as long as you guys are interested in grabbing fully licensed with good COAs, great jerseys. I mean, this is stuff all passes my inspection. I'm trying to think if there's anything directly out of the PC today. Obviously, that Malkin could have been a PC item, but I already have the white CCM Coho. I think it might be. This is a Reebok. Both of them are gorgeous. What else we got in there? I do have a Fox. I do have a Sorokin. I do have a Sundin. I do have a McGinnis. My McGinnis is a St. Louis, I believe. Calgary's going in. Of course, Aho All-Stars going in. We haven't seen that in quite some time. So that's a nice addition to this reload. So it's a fun batch. I hope you guys find some nice targets. I did see some bids, placeholder bids put in. So you guys will be chasing that stuff tomorrow. This, of course, is Saturday afternoon. Of course, I have to box them up and then seal them up and then shuffle them up again. And then tomorrow I'll probably shuffle them up again and number them up. So I'll have no idea what's in any of the boxes as well. A lot of them are reload boxes. I think maybe 10 of them are being reloaded, maybe even more. I think maybe 10 reload boxes or so, or reused boxes. So the numbers will be whited out. And then, so I'll have absolutely no idea what's in any of this stuff. But without further ado, let's get to some of these gorgeous jerseys. I can't wait to show them off to you guys. Let me see. This is a name we haven't had in a while, but obviously this is the current Washington Capitals goaltender, Logan Thompson, on the Vegas Golden Knights jersey. Obviously, he was a part-time split time in Vegas, and they brought him in Washington to be the starter. It's an absolute. I got that JSA COA on that. I think when I acquired it didn't have a COA, but I wanted to make sure it did for you guys. Obviously, he's now signed the first of he just completed the first of, I think, 6-year contract in Washington, so he'll be there in Washington quite some time. Back-to-back 31 win seasons with the Caps. So I mean that's a long time cap. It'll be. I mean, I expect them to trade him for quite some time. He's their starter in Washington. Another returnee, one of the best defensemen in the NHL, Adam Fox, New York Rangers on the Adidas. Adam Fox, and that's got a team. New York Rangers team certified COA. Like it that for you guys. That's a fantastic jersey. Real nice. Speaking of a long time we haven't seen him, this is the Sebastian Aho. This is the 2018 NHL All-Star jersey. Nice silver paint pen auto with the Kojo Sports COA sticker on that. That's the 2018 NHL All-Star. Obviously, the All-Star logo on the chest. Here we go. Like I said, this swapped out from my PC. This was a PC item, and then I got the St. Louis and swapped it out for this Calgary Flames. Al McGinnis, of course, he won the Calder Trophy with that nice blue ink sig on the Calgary Flames, and that's the Fanatics Ultimate Retro. Obviously, nice. I think the Ginla we have in there is the exact same thing. It's the alt style, the old style, and it's like from when they played there. McGinnis, of course, and the Ginla. So that's a real cool addition. Stanley Cup champion, obviously Calder Trophy, obviously Norris trophies. Al McGinnis, one of the greatest defensemen, one of the hardest shooting defensemen of all time. Nice to get him in there. Coming back, I mean, you guys snoozed a bit on this, and I can't believe it. One of the greatest Swedish hockey players of all time, Hall of Famer, Mats Sundin, gorgeous blue ink SIG. That's JSA COA. That's on a Fanatics Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. He has now been named the president of the Maple Leafs, in charge of them getting over the hump and winning another Stanley Cup in their long, storied history. He took it upon himself to do that. So there he is. This actually is in a Fanatics. This is a under wraps bag, the way they pack them up now. This is a Justin Falk, the gorgeous alternate, like kind of baby bluish and yellow St. Louis Blue jerseys. Obviously, he's now current member of the Detroit Red Wings, but he was a St. Louis Blues defenseman for quite some time. Target at the trade deadline. And obviously he's now with the Detroit Red Wings. So that's a real cool. The pictures are on the Facebook page. I don't want to bother taking that out of the bag. But that is a St. Louis Blues Justin Falk. These are nice. I got these. This is a Michael Handzus LA Kings. This is the real pretty purple and black. When they did that, Michael Handzus on the 6 with the JSA COA. I submitted that for certification. There it is. Michael Handzus. Nobody's counterfeiting Michael Handzus jerseys, but he was a long time NHLer. Obviously, had some nice stops. Obviously, that's the Los Angeles Kings stop for Michael Handzus. Great Slovakian legends. Who else we got? Oh, this is awesome. With nice inscriptions. Bright orange, Philadelphia Flyers, Reebok jersey, legend, Bill Barber, with the inscription, Bill Barber, number 7, 2-time Stanley Cup champion from early 70s when the Flyers were a Stanley Cup contender. Bill Barber, of course, the franchise would like to get back to that. He took baby steps this year, got back to the playoffs. But Bill Barber is a fan favorite, legend. Part of the Broad Street Bullies era, though he was an all-around top scorer as well. But he was part of that mentality in Philadelphia. Coming back in, this is different than the last one we've had, but this is a Fanatics Premium Ilya Sorokin, New York Islanders. Obviously, a Vezina Trophy finalist this year. Fantastic year. Obviously, they had Matthew Schaefer putting in goals for defense. Obviously, he's not the best defender, but he had a pretty good year all around. And then Sorokin in net helps out one of the best Russian goalies, as well as one of the best all-around goalies in the NHL. Nice to see that coming back. We got current Pittsburgh Penguin had a fantastic year, including playoffs. Ricard Raquel on the Anaheim Ducks. Very, very nice. Ricard Raquel, great giant SIG on the 6. It's an AJ Sports COA. Ricard Raquel, current Pittsburgh Penguins. Great year for them. We'll see if going forward they can continue building with their good young team. Obviously, he's a veteran presence on that team. Current captain of the New York Islanders. Very, very nice. Anders Lee on the Adidas alternate. Very, very nice. Anders Lee. That's the New York with the hockey sticks with the 4 orange stripes for the Stanley Cup champions. Obviously, that's a AJ Sports COA. Anders Lee. Nice to get that back in the boxes. There's a telling you about it. This is a CCM. Evgeny Malkin. Absolutely. Like I said, I have his Reebok. This is the CCM Evgeny Malkin Beckett insignia. Like I said, I have a Coho, I believe, in my PC. So this was definitely PC worthy. Absolutely gorgeous Evgeny Malkin, CCM white, Pittsburgh Penguins. That's your kingpin of the reload, no doubt, for players' names. And this is, I think, was one of the coolest ones we've ever had. A warm-up worn Chandler Stevenson Adidas Pro Camo military salute with the letter certification from the Washington Capitals, February 20th, 2018. Chandler Stevenson wore this during the warm-ups. I know, there you go. It's a big light SIG, but it's a big SIG. Obviously, a lot of times they sign them after they wear them, and they're given away in fan packs or charity auctions. But Chandler Stevenson, 2-time Stanley Cup champion, obviously won with the Caps, and then, of course, he won with the Vegas Golden Knights, current member of the Seattle Kraken. This is real cool. When he won his first cup with the with the Washington Capitals. He actually had his day with the cup in Humboldt, Saskatchewan, where there's the tragedy with the Humboldt, I think Broncos they were, but the kids died in the bus accident. He actually had his day with his cup in Saskatchewan, in Humboldt. Real great fan favorite, hard-nosed, all-around player. Drafted by the Caps, of course, won the cup there. Surprising contributions during that cup run. And, of course, he also won with the Vegas Golden Knights. So there it is. That's the batch 13 jerseys. So a couple new names in there. Obviously, Barber's never been in the boxes, as well as Justin Falk, as well as the Michael Handzus, and of course Chandler Stevenson, completely new. I never see regular Stevenson. Forget about the warm-up worn camo jerseys, but those complete 4 names of the 13 Hall of Fame returnees. Of course, Sundin, of course McInnes, future Hall of Famer Malkin, possible Vezina Trophy winners Sorokin, Stanley Cup champions and Barber. So it's a nice reload. Like I said, I'm always proud of the reloads. Some of the names and styles I love in this one, even though it's a short one, only 13. So these spots are live now on eBay. So have at it. I know some bids were in there already. I haven't checked since yesterday afternoon. So I know there'll be some battles for some of them. There's some cool stuff. Can't wait to see you guys fight it out for them. But there we go. We'll see how long it takes to get into this batch. Like I said, we knocked out 10 of the last 17 in the last reload, and we got 13 new ones going in. Total going to be 38 and 37 box odds tomorrow. So not even into the 40s. Only got up to 38 boxes for this first break of the reload. So good luck to everybody tomorrow. I can't wait to see the bid fights going on for these spots, and I'll get to work boxing them up for us and then shuffling them up at some point in time and then label them up and numbering them up tomorrow. So good luck, everybody. Thank you very much again. 38th reload. WaffleBoard breaks still going strong. You guys continue to support. I'll continue to hunt. So thank you much, guys. I will see you soon. WaffleBoard breaks is out. Take care, guys.